The Washington Post, there are audio and video recordings that prove Khashoggi was killed inside the consulate. A person familiar with the recordings tells the Post, quote, "You can hear his voice and the voices of men speaking Arabic. You can hear how he was interrogated, tortured, and then murdered." NBC News has not heard or seen these recordings, but 3 people familiar with the investigation tell NBC that Turkish authorities told the United States that they have a bug inside the Saudi consulate. NBC News chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel back with me outside the consulate in Istanbul. All right, Richard, this story gets more horrific by the hour. Where does it stand now?
So we understand there are actually 2 Saudi delegations here. One, a group of investigators, and we've seen them coming in and out of the consulate, which is closed by police barricade. They didn't speak to reporters, even though we tried to ask them a lot of questions. And another delegation in Ankara, and that delegation is specifically trying to work out a way out of this crisis with Turkish authorities. They're trying to work out a way in which Turkish investigators will be allowed inside. Because when this first happened, Kashoggi went inside. His fiancée was waiting for him outside. He was nervous. He gave her his phone. He said, "Should I not come out? Call the authorities." He never came out. The Saudis immediately afterwards, the next day, said, "There's nothing to hide, there's no issue here," and they invited a small group of reporters inside to tour the building to basically show, look, Khashoggi's not here. But they have not allowed Turkish forensic teams, people who will be looking for samples and fingerprints and detail analysis. And the Turks have now said, unless you cooperate more and give us more access to this consulate here, there are going to be repercussions and there are going to start to be legal actions against diplomats in this country. So that's where it stands on the practical front in the Turkish-Saudi